Perfect, this is me. So Sawadee everyone. So that's Thai for hello. So my name's Hannah. I'm the Business Development Manager here at Chaophraya. We are based in Nelson Mandela Place, for those of you that haven't visited. Just wanted to start by saying thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak today. We've got a lot of really lovely history actually behind this company, so it's great to be able to share that with you, and I'll talk a wee bit just about what I do here and overall what we do at Chaophraya. So starting off, our business was actually founded in 2004 by partners in business and life, you could say, Kim and Martin. Kim's actually the real inspiration behind our restaurants. She grew up in Thailand, and her kind of love for cooking stemmed from cooking with her mum when she was younger. At the age of 15, she actually moved from her kind of small rural town into Bangkok, where she set up her own garment factory. But she always had a real drive for food. And so in '93, Kim set up her first small pad thai cart, and then this actually then expanded to several street food stalls throughout her local area, and it actually won lots of awards as well for the flavours of our pad thai. And that's actually the same recipe that we use today in all our restaurants. So yeah, we're all really proud of that aspect. Kim and Martin actually met while she was working on that stall in '97, and then 2 years later they moved to Leeds, which is Martin's hometown, and yeah, they started to develop all these restaurants that we have now. So the Thai Leisure Group, the overall goal really is to deliver the authentic Thai experience for our customers, and for them to kind of fall in love with the culture and the food. So to date, under the umbrella that's Thai Leisure Group, we have Chaophraya, Tycoon, which is based in Silverburn, which you may have visited, Yira and Chow Baby, all of which just have a different style of service, some being a little less formal than others. In Glasgow here opened up in 2011. So we are officially the largest Thai restaurant in Europe, which is a bit of a fun fact. We're actually split over 4 floors. So we have our main bar area, the main restaurant, and then private dining options as well on the last 2 floors. I'm actually lucky enough to have shown some of you around already, so you'll be familiar with it. But before becoming the restaurant, the building was actually that of the Royal Academy of Music and Drama. So when I first started in here, actually my dad was a student at the academy, and he was saying, oh, I did my trumpet exams there and I did a solo there. But yeah, we've got lovely nods actually to all of the classical composers and stuff throughout the decor still. But we've added our own wee kind of Thai elements as well. The elephant that I've added a photo of on the screen there, all of our multiple Buddhas, they've all been blessed from Thai monks in Thailand before arriving in Glasgow. And up in the private dining area, we've got driftwood chairs, which is actually what I'm sitting on just now, that are actually pieces of driftwood that have been collected from the river of Chaophraya. So thinking about just a bit about the team, currently we have a really multicultural team here. At the moment we've actually got 13 different nationalities working within this Glasgow branch, which is fantastic actually to learn from everyone's backgrounds, and the experiences of food as well. Our team in the kitchen, they're all really skilled at what they do. We don't tend to have the kind of typical hierarchy that some kitchens may have. Our head chef is really encouraging over progression, and he really respects the team members to just let them kind of do their own thing and try things out, which is lovely because we're all so different, but we're able to learn from one another, and we're working towards the same values as well in the end goal, which I guess is to provide the best service that we can for customers, which is what all of us really strive towards. The image that I've put in the centre there, I thought it'd be nice to share with you because this is actually our company values. And we're reminded of these daily. And in my opinion, you can't really have some without others. So it just provides a really lovely kind of holistic experience for everyone that comes to us. So our aim is to provide care from the heart, service excellence, togetherness and fun. So what do we do? So along with the main restaurant, we offer our cooking school. So I actually attended this as a guest before I started in this restaurant. And essentially you can cook with the chef in order to learn how to make your favourite dishes. So I learned how to make a pad thai. It was fully interactive, and you can do it with a group. And once you're finished, you can sit and enjoy your meal in one of our private dining rooms afterwards. We also have our Palm Sugar Bar, which offers cocktail masterclasses, all of that stuff. Private dining, which is predominantly what I do here at the restaurant. And occasionally we do external catering as well, where we can do like a takeover of sorts, where we can bring catering to a function or an event. It's quite difficult to fit one whole brief into a short presentation, but essentially my role here is just to spread our name and message a bit further, just to those who maybe haven't visited before. My background's in sales, so at the moment my main focus is just encouraging more corporate engagement, but I've found that the kind of corporate and private bookings tend to have a bit of a blurred line actually. I tend to think of myself as a bit of a people person, so I like to develop more of a personal relationship with those that I meet rather than keeping things too formal. My passion's actually always been on development itself, and that can be the business side of things, personal development, and also for the staff team. I'm often asking everyone kind of what they want to learn in our industry, and if I have it in my power to help them with that growth, then I will do. So far, I actually only started in February. So my LinkedIn's telling me I've worked here for 7 months, but with a 4-month gap, so it doesn't really count. But so far I've had the opportunity to meet a lot of fantastic companies that are really open to new hosting opportunities. So for anyone on the call today that hasn't visited before, I would love to openly invite you in to come, and yeah, I can give you a tour of the building so that you can experience the kind of Thai way for yourself. I would have actually loved to have our chef do a wee demo for you today, but we're currently taking part in the Eat Out to Help Out scheme, and so it's been super busy, which is great, but I wouldn't have dragged him out of bed so early, so maybe next time. But yeah, that's me.